6s as far as you can see in almost every direction from right here. It's crazy. Very cool. Counted 15 bottoms on that plow. Wow. Really sharp Super H with a Dearborn Wood Brothers picker on behind it. Very cool. There's a Oliver 770. In a lot better shape, nicer looking shape than mine. It's also a 59. This one has a power traction hitch on the back. That's pretty neat. And right over there, a lot of you probably recognize that 1955 if you watch Oliver 66 Farm Boys channel. That's his tractor. Model 60 all-crop Alice all-crop combine. Watched it cutting beans earlier. It was doing a pretty good job. There are some big differences between the later 72 and this one. I don't know what year this is. See, this one has the kind of hopper bottom bin where it self-unloads. My 60A had an auger in the bottom, and the bottom of the bin was straight. Biggest difference, and what I really want to look at on this, is the spreader, because I do not have a spreader for mine. And I'm going to try to make some mental notes here and maybe make one somehow, some way. Well, guys, we are back from my first ever experience at the Half Century of Progress show. I gotta say that was a very impressive show. For me, it was actually just a little bit overwhelming. I knew it was a lot, but it's hard to really imagine just how big it is and how much is there until you go for the first time. But I had a good time. I got to meet up with Mike Jensen from the Farm Alice channel. Had a great time hanging out with him. It was a lot of fun. He was there with a couple of friends, and thankfully they brought a gator to drive around, so I wasn't on foot for the entire day. That is another thing that with that show. There's almost more golf carts there than there are tractors, but there's so much ground to cover. It definitely makes it a lot easier to get around and see what's there. So again, thank you to Mike. I had a great time hanging out with them. So anyway, as far as stuff I brought home, I didn't buy a whole lot. I bought a handful of wedges for hammers. This stuff was already mine. So I think I spent a few dollars on those. And then I bought a carburetor for a Farmall. And if you're wondering why I bought a carburetor for a Farmall, well, you'll just have to tune back in sometime this winter to find out. So anyway, if you're still here, thank you all for watching, and hope you all have a good one. Like I said, it was a very impressive show. I look forward to going again. I don't know if I'll get to go the next time or not. They have a show every other year. Hopefully I will. But yeah, if you get a chance to go and you have the time to do it, you should go. It is pretty incredible. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good one.